Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, we'll discuss the best keyboards for Mac 2022. All the product links are given in the description video below. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Drop Shift. The Drop Shift is a fairly versatile keyboard with excellent features in a slightly compact size. It's remarkably well built with an aluminum body and double-shot PBT keycaps. It should be a perfect addition to any gaming or office setup. It has full RGB backlighting and offers extra features like hotkeys for media control and USB pass-through. It also has excellent latency, which is great for fast gaming. The Drop Shift is a compact, full-size keyboard, meaning it has the same number of keys as a normal size model, but in a slightly more compact layout. It still has a numpad, dedicated arrows, and keys like caps lock, num lock, and scroll lock, but everything else is much closer together. The Drop Shift feels remarkably well built and solid. Its body is entirely made of aluminum with no signs of flex whatsoever. The keycaps are double-shot PBT with a nice textured finish. The Drop Shift has decent ergonomics. The magnetic feet can create a positive or a negative incline, depending on where you attach them. Since the keyboard has a fairly tall profile and lacks a wrist rest, it may not be the most comfortable to use for hours. The Drop Shift has full RGB backlighting with individually lit keys. An RGB strip also goes all around its body, which adds a nice touch to it. White backlighting looks good overall, though it tends to have a slight tone of magenta, and you can see the reflection of the blue light on the keys. You can cycle through many color presets with the function keys or customize it through Drop's website and then flash your chosen settings onto the keyboard. The Drop Shift is an excellent keyboard for gaming. It has impressive latency for fast movements, and the Cherry MX Brown switches on our unit have a short pre-travel. However, some other models have a much shorter one. This keyboard is remarkably well built and has full RGB backlighting. However, it doesn't have any dedicated software, and the customization options aren't very user-friendly. Logitech ERGO K860. The Logitech ERGO K860 is a rather large keyboard due to its full-size design. It also features a non-detachable wrist rest, making it take even more space on your desk. The Logitech K860's build quality is decent. This all-plastic board has a little bit of flex, but it doesn't feel like it's cheap enough to break. The non-detachable wrist rest is very comfortable and feels high-end. The Logitech K860's ergonomics are exceptional. The board is curved with two different key sections for your hands. It might feel odd at first and take some time to get used to, but this keyboard feels very comfortable when you do. It has a fixed wrist rest that's well padded, and it has two incline settings to create a negative angle to relieve some stress on your wrists. This keyboard has outstanding wireless versatility. You can connect the keyboard to your computer using the USB receiver or Bluetooth. It pairs flawlessly with any Bluetooth-capable device. The Logitech K860 is an excellent ergonomic keyboard for the office. If you have a lot of wrist pain, a curved board with a negative angle can help. The typing noise is also kept to a minimum, so you won't bother people around you. It might take some time to get used to the key layout, but it's quite efficient once you get it down. Keychron K8. The Keychron K8 is a wireless, 10-keyless, 80% keyboard that shouldn't take up too much space at your desk. The Keychron K8 has excellent build quality. It has an aluminum frame that feels very solid and doesn't flex. The keycaps are made of ABS plastic. They feel decent but are relatively slick and prone to attracting oil from your fingers, making them even slippier. The keys wobble just a bit, but it isn't that bad. The Keychron K8's ergonomics are only okay. It has two incline settings, which can help make typing more comfortable, depending on your preference. Unfortunately, it doesn't include a wrist rest, and its high profile may cause pain or fatigue with prolonged use. The Keychron K8 has outstanding RGB backlighting. You can cycle through various presets by pressing the light bulb button on the top right of the board. Unfortunately, the backlight isn't that bright, even in a brightly lit room. As most RGB lighting shines through the space around the keycaps rather than through the keycaps themselves. This keyboard has wireless capabilities. It connects through Bluetooth and pairs with up to 3 devices simultaneously. It's powered by a rechargeable battery, and you can use the board as you charge it. The Keychron K8 is a good keyboard for programmers. The unit we tested uses Gateron Brown switches, which offer great typing quality due to the quiet and tactile feedback. The build quality is excellent, as it's made of durable plastic, and the keys feel stable. Unfortunately, the ergonomics are only okay, as the high profile can lead to fatigue with prolonged use, and there's no wrist rest. Satechi Slim X1. The Slim X1 Bluetooth backlit keyboard is a compact wireless keyboard. It is designed with Apple users in mind and features an entire QWERTY layout. The keyboard allows multiple devices to connect via Bluetooth and includes macOS function keys. The keyboard has illuminated keys, white light only, and charges via USB-C, cable included. The keyboard measures 11.14 by 4.5 by 0.39 inches and weighs 0.65 pounds. A battery indicator on the top right corner of the keyboard notifies the user when the battery needs to be recharged. Satechi offers a 1-year warranty for the device. A user manual includes all the details on the keyboard shortcuts. The X1 is remarkably compact and very easy to incorporate into any workspace. The keyboard is durable, and I think it could travel nicely if you have a case for it. It's small enough to fit into a laptop bag, so it could be used in remote locations. There are 2 ways to connect to the keyboard, Bluetooth or the USB-C cable. Sometimes you can tell a distinct difference between wired or wireless connections. Still, with the Satechi X1, I had a consistent, fast connection, whether it was wired or wireless. The Slim X1 Bluetooth backlit keyboard is a great compact wireless keyboard. It's great for any computer task, and I think it's handy for remote work. The low-profile keyboard is great for Apple users, and the keyboard connects quite well. Logitech Craft. This keyboard features a full-sized wireless design, despite its top panel that houses the unique wheel. The keyboard is about the same size as the Logitech MX Keys. The build quality is excellent. The frame is made of metal and plastic with only a little flex. The keycaps have circular grooves indented into the plastic, resulting in a better typing experience. The dial on the keyboard's top left-hand side is made of metal and doesn't feel flimsy or cheap. The ergonomics on the Logitech Craft keyboard are decent. It's a straight keyboard with no incline settings or a wrist rest. However, most people should still find typing comfortable due to the low profile. There are rubber grips under the keyboard to prevent it from sliding, as long as you don't apply too much force. The Logitech Craft Advanced keyboard has outstanding backlighting capabilities. While there are no RGB settings and the backlight is limited to white only, it lines up with the more professional design of the keyboard. It detects your hands as soon as they go over the keyboard, automatically activating the backlight. The Logitech Craft charges with a detachable USB-C cable, which is included. The Logitech Craft wireless keyboard has outstanding versatility. It can be used over Bluetooth or its proprietary receiver and paired with up to 3 devices. The Logitech Craft keyboard is perfect for office use. It has decent ergonomics due to its low profile, which makes up for the lack of a wrist rest and adjustable incline settings. The typing experience is excellent due to the keys' low travel distance and minimal force needed to actuate them. Also, the keys are quiet and shouldn't disturb anyone around you. Logitech MX Keys. The Logitech MX Keys has a fairly small footprint. While it isn't as small as 10 keyless keyboards, it has minimal borders beyond its keys which help keep it as small as possible without feeling cramped. The board also has a compact version called the Logitech MX Keys Mini. The Logitech MX Keys build quality is great. The entire frame is made of high quality plastic that looks like metal, and the keys are made from dense and good quality plastic. Unfortunately, the keyboard has some flex, and the frame beneath the spacebar feels loose and wiggly. On the upside, the keyboard feels quite sturdy overall, and its feet are grippy enough to prevent any movement on the desk while typing. The Logitech MX Keys have decent ergonomics. It's a straight keyboard with no incline settings, so you can adjust the angle. Most people shouldn't need a wrist rest due to the keyboard's low profile. However, Logitech does make a companion low-profile palm rest that you can purchase separately. The Logitech MX Keys has excellent backlighting. A built-in brightness sensor turns the backlight on automatically in the dark, or you can manually adjust the backlight. Unfortunately, there are no RGB settings since the backlighting is only in white. The Logitech MX Keys charges via a USB-C cable. The keyboard communicates to the PC via the wireless transmitter when plugged in. The Logitech MX Keys is a highly versatile wireless keyboard. It can be used via Bluetooth or its proprietary USB dongle. You can pair up to 3 devices simultaneously to switch between them without repeating the pairing process. You can switch between the paired devices with the 3 buttons next to the function keys. The Logitech MX Keys is an excellent keyboard for office use. While it lacks incline settings, its low-profile design means you likely don't need a wrist rest to type comfortably. It provides a great typing experience with quiet and easy-to-actuate keys. Its wireless connectivity helps reduce the number of cables on your desk and supports multi-device pairing so that you can pair multiple devices simultaneously. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If yes, please like, share, and subscribe, and share with all your friends and family.